all about my money, get my guap and turn my higher than a bitch, I'm off the oil, they don't get it. Running up my money, I'm getting my money, I'm talking my chicken. Bitch be talking that shit, but whole time told that bitch to listen. Running up this shit, but whole time ain't no competition. Alright y'all, what's the word, what's buzzing, cousin, it's your boy Mr. Sitcho, we back, you know what I'm saying, part two. So, like I was saying, you know, we was talking about Kodak. It's actually talked about a few different people. I'm getting way better with this shit, just sneaking shit in, rubbing shit off each other, you know what I'm saying? So we was talking about Kodak and shit, you know what I'm saying, and just like how it be kind of hard for people to kind of make a change for yourself. And I don't even think it just gotta be, has anything to do with being famous or nothing. It's just in general, like in society, bro, it be hard, bro. They be trying to make it seem like it's not hard, but this shit hard as hell. Especially when you already a person where they like set it up for you to fail and they off the simplest shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like shit's hard, okay? So we discussed that. As much as I low-key kind of wanted with that shit. Now let's talk about C-Mac. For most of y'all who don't know what that is, right? He a Crip that I first discovered, a lot of us first discovered, due to Adam and No Jumper, you know what I'm saying? Cool individual, you know what I'm saying? California residents, motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, member of the 55th Street Crips. You know what I'm saying, I ain't from Cali, so I don't know too much about they streets, you know what I'm saying, how emotion this shit is, you know what I'm saying, originated from, but I still gotta go out there. But, so look, bro been trying his best to do good in society, you know what I'm saying, for the last, like, couple years, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I've been actually following that nigga since my apartment. You know what I'm saying? So, he been trying to do his shit for some years now. This bitch need to stay lit. This motherfucker's so damn fat. Man, I need some matches. But, yeah, bro. Yeah, that better go like that. No. But he a cool ass individual, bro. You know what I'm saying? Smooth. He been trying to make a difference for the last few years with himself. And he do a lot of good shit, a lot of good deeds. Give back to the homeless, feed the homeless, you know what I'm saying? Like, he donates money just to different shit. He gives people money just for doing positive things, like operating their own business. That's a legal business. You don't care what type of legal business it is. You operating a legal business, being a minority or whatever it is, bro. He come in your business, he shake your hand, he give you promo, you probably ain't even gotta pay him. Then he'll fuck around and come in your business, do a free promo video, hand you a blue C note out of his pocket. Just for being there and being at work and owning your establishment or doing whatever it is or offering your service. He cool as hell, bro. He not too far gone due to the gangbanging shit. Like a lot of people be saying with him, like they just say they feel like if bro had more of like a better upbringing, not even a better upbringing, but more like influential role models and shit. To an extent, you know what I'm saying? He'll be a little bit more like up here with it, which he's up here with it like a motherfucker. It's just certain little situations where he's still like 10, 9, and then there's 7, 6, bro. You know what I'm saying? But what happened was, you know what I'm saying? This bitch smoking. My nigga caught a gun charge. I guess this is third strike. You know what I'm saying? So now he facing 15 years, gang. Now, we all know how Cali is. they'll be fucking around with the fuck around. So that's one thing. Now, I don't know if he actually got caught with a smack, had a smack on him. It was a round one. I don't know what it was, touched one. I don't know. That's another thing, like when you a certain person, bro. Like, same thing that happened to Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody had the video or caught the video and uploaded the shit to where, like, motherfuckers wasn't paying attention enough. Or people don't be paying attention when they go on live or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, about what's really going on and where y'all at, you know? So, Boosie got violated, nigga, for having a gun on him and shit like that in a video that surfaced on the internet, nigga. Ain't no telling when the video was surfaced, how old, how long ago, none of that. They didn't get him for currently possessing or none of that, just for the simple fact of even having a video of him possessing violated his probation and his parole. Because he's a felon, he's not supposed to have, you know what I'm saying, to be around none of them, you know? So, now the only thing, well, one thing, it's fucked up, gang, because, like, at the end of the fucking day, right? You make mistakes, everybody make mistakes, but, like, at the end of the day, bro, we can't act like these streets ain't tricky. We can't act like this shit ain't tricky, bro. So, like, you can be perfectly fine outside, bro. Ain't got no enemies, none of that shit, but you never know who be trying to just... For instance, this nigga got his op tatted on his forehead. You know what I'm saying? He's fucked these ops on his forehead, pretty much, like... So, like, that's one thing. Yeah, bitch. I just have to light you. I literally just light you. Nigga. This nigga. This nigga literally, bro, be out the way, man. For what I know, like I said. So, being in the streets, bro, officers, judges, whoever it is, they really don't keep in the fact that a lot of us are born into a life or go into a life, walk into a life that's like, that can randomly just flip on you at any moment. So, like, you can be, everything can seem cool, everybody can be fucking with you and this, that, and the third, and all of a sudden you walk to a store and a nigga trying to up pipe on you and this, that, and the third for who knows why. In Cuz' case, it ain't no who knows why, though, because he got that shit on his forehead. So if somebody was to try to, you know what I'm saying, get on his ass, or even in a pen, it's like, nigga, you got that shit on your forehead. You gotta, I don't even know if that's a, what's they call it? I think they say you whacked out. Oh God, I can't even think of the term right now, nigga. But when you get certain tattoos out there in LA, nigga, they call them like, they got a signature for what they call them. I'm like, nigga, I just can't think. I'm high as hell right now. But they got a signature for what they call it shit. A lot of motherfuckers, a lot of y'all might know about the shit. But, nigga, these is, all they call them eye busters. Fine tweaking, they call them eye busters. Yeah, so just go out there like that bitch. Like you that bad. They call it eye busters if I tweak it. So, nigga, they're tattoos that when the motherfuckers see it, they be like, oh, yeah, nigga, I need that off you. Like, there's a chain or something, gang. Like, these is tattoos, like, disrespectful as tattoos towards the ops. You know what I'm saying? It's awareness to the motherfucker. They basically, a nigga want you to look at them and be like, yeah, nigga, oh, yeah, I want your face. I want your type shit. So, he got one of them on his forehead. Motherfuckers on his ass. Cause he in the video, you know what I'm saying, they got him in the cuffs, you know what I'm saying, they checked him or whatever the fuck would be like that before they walk him out, right? He asking him questions. He like, yeah, so am I finna go to LA County? Am I finna move to a BM? They, oh, no. Like, nah, bro, nah. He's like, the feds trying to pick it up. They're like, yeah. They're like, but, from what it seemed like in the video, and you know, officers and shit, they be lying there like, dead ass to your face. Whole face lie. You don't get no fuck. But they tell him in the video, like, nah, like, from what it seemed like they telling him it ain't finna go fed, and he ain't going to LA County. I don't know where the fuck he finna go and what they finna do, but that's just what it sounded like in the video. But he asking them questions, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers in the comments like, yeah, see that nigga scared as hell, he ain't trying to go to LA County, LOL, do up there. A lot of these niggas ain't never even been to jail. Some of these niggas, like, and then you want to clown about a prison. Nigga, that's serious, nigga. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Gangbanging originated them out of California, gang. So, all it is, like, bro, when I was young, I've always been damn near addicted to watching gangbanging shit. Like, gang history and gang information and just, like, gang knowledge. You feel me? So, and the politics. So, I've always been, like, I ain't gonna say addicted to it, I just always been interested in it. You know what I'm saying? I love learning all the different shit. So, I was watching this one prison video on YouTube, right? I think it was a prison in LA. I mean, no, I ain't going to LA, but in California in general. Yeah, I think so. So, the gang shit is so bad in California, bro. Even when you go to prison, all the prisons is literally separated by gangs. Not all the prisons, my fault, but prisons, you know what I'm saying? Probably all of them too, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I know for sure it's some, you know what I'm saying? They actually separated by gangs, bro. So, they got Bloods in this section, Crips in this section, Latin Kings in this section, so-and-so's in this section. This shit is really set up like this to try to minimize the deaths and the killings and all of this. So now, a lot of these killings that do be happening up in there too end up being gang on gang and shit like that. Now it's niggas rocking each other, so it's like you damn near eliminate and kind of eliminate a problem somewhat to create a whole different one now, because niggas is always gonna find a way to be niggas. Rather they under the same umbrella, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna nigga. If a nigga feel like being a nigga, bro, he gonna act like a nigga gang. And that be the problem when you up in these facilities, especially when you up in there too long. Certain niggas been in there too long. A lot of shit is like, certain shit you gotta understand going into that motherfucker, bro. Like, it's niggas in that motherfucker who done been in there so long, nigga, they can just walk and breathe however they want through that bitch, and you gotta be a nigga to understand and know that just coming in there. You feel me? You can't wonder, question, none of that shit. What or how or why they do what they do and when. Cause that's the rank they got in that bitch. It's so much shit. You go up in the motherfucker like, okay. When I first started watching C-Mac, right? He was using that super dumbass, raspy ass voice. Like, yeah, cuz you already know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm like, bro, that shit is annoying. Like, do he really talk like this? The whole time, he don't really talk like that. He kind of talk like that, but with more sense and depth to his voice. So I'm like, oh, okay, it ain't that bad. That shit was annoying. I'm watching the video though, right? He was on FaceTime with Adam. And this was a YouTube video too though. You know, FaceTime with Adam or whatever the fuck, doing like a video call interview or whatever. And you know, he at the crib, he talking to his cat, showing his cat on live, chopping it up with his mom and this, that, and the third, right? And then he get to telling a story about how his tooth got knocked out. So he said his tooth got knocked out because when he went to prison, either he said they tried to bunk him, and bunking in prison is basically where like they tell your ass you can't leave your bed, nigga, like you bunked, nigga, like if you leave your bed, they crashing your ass type shit. And I think it was one of them, like some shit happened, he got in there, niggas tried to bunk him. The niggas ended up coming off his bed or getting off his bed like motherfuckers ain't gonna tell you what to do type shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to just stand on this like his man shit and his pride, you feel me, end up getting crashed out. He said the nigga was bigger than him. I think it was a one-on-one fight or some shit. I forgot exactly what, but I know. I think he said the nigga was bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? He fought as well as he could or whatever the fuck. The dude got the best of him, fucked him up, knocked his tooth out. And whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? By the end of the fight, his tooth was knocked out. But he was telling that story. And so, like, I'm like, damn, nigga, I know shit be real. Like, I ain't saying it like it don't. Like, I don't need to hear no story from a nigga like this and be like, oh, damn, that shit real. I'm just like, why don't other people take in this shit the way I take it in and like other people do too? Like, bro, this shit actually be real and y'all over here laughing and cracking jokes. Like, oh yeah, that nigga don't want to go back. Niggas is in here getting punched on, crunched, shanked, raped, all types of stuff, bro. Just because. Hell no, nigga, I ain't out. No one trying to really. A lot of niggas choose to be dangerous over smart, but some niggas actually just want to be smart and then you gotta be dangerous still just to be safe. If they don't be understanding that shit, you know what I'm saying? You can't explain that shit to a judge. None of that, you could try. But I feel like most of them just gonna look at you like, yeah, that makes sense. But they gonna always try to butt you. Like at the end of the day, you knew what you were growing up into or what you were signing up for. Like, they'll try to hit you with that shit, and it's like, but it's not always about signing up for something. Sometimes a motherfucker really ain't got no choice. Even if it seems like you got a choice, you really don't. You come around certain shit, you grow around certain shit, you are raised off of certain politics and shit, it just starts becoming a natural situation. 15 years is crazy. He facing it. That don't mean he gonna get it. But it's like, even if, bro, they could do one or two things. Because I don't know if he's gonna get out off of this. But they could do a couple things with him. Based off the fact, you know what I'm saying, his record is what it is, you know, they could be like, okay, you know you're not supposed to be around guns. Whoopty-wop bam, da-da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I understand that, whoopty-wop bam, woo-woo. I'm like, yeah, so, you know, these is the situations we can get hit you with. They can do them like that. Or they can straight up just be like, yeah, you know, you're not supposed to be around guns, so you're about to go sit down for this. This is the time that you're about to get, whoopty-wop bam, woo-woo, you can parole. After this amount of time, you can try to parole for this and this, that, and the third, and whoop-de-wop bam, and apply for release and whoop-de-whoop or halfway house it or whatever they situations is out there. And just like, you know, we finna lock you up and throw away the key for a little second though. They can do them like that. I don't wish that on them though. But they could do it just because they can. And they will. Oh yeah, you know, yeah, fuck it. Why not, you know? We're just gonna go ahead and just teach him a lesson. We're gonna go ahead and lock him up, give him 5 years. You give him 5, he does 3, then get out, put about another 5 years worth of probation on his head. You're like, god damn, so the whole time, it's like technically you got a 10-year sentence. Cause like if they let you out and then you fuck up, you got that over your head now. You know what I'm saying? So now you out, but you not really free. They got you in a chokehold still. You know what I'm saying? They like, okay, we're gonna let you out, but now you gotta complete this. You gotta be on parole for 5 years. on top of already having another 5 years on your head. So you gotta complete this 5 years to remove this other 5 years. And any which way, if you mess up this, down the third, you know, you come back in, motherfuckers reevaluate and choose if we want to give you the whole 10 or what we want to do with you. I'm like, damn, niggas gotta walk on eggshells. You feel me? Should be crazy as hell, gang, no bullshit. Like, 15 years is wild as fuck, bro. Especially motherfuckers just trying to eat and make a difference and make a living. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot, bro. Like, 15. Facing it, gave it, whatever it is, bro, that shit twisted as hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, you walk in the room. That's just like, I understand motherfuckers be sitting there and make these crazy ass mistakes, then go in the courtroom and the motherfucker hit you with a, 35 years and motherfuckers fainting, losing their knees, crying. Hell yeah, I understand that, bro. I know a motherfucker who just got smacked with 30-some years. Next thing I hear and what I'm being told is a motherfucker is on the phone talking to they people, talking about shit they commit suicide and shit up and down. I like, that's how fucked up and serious that shit be. Like, that shit'll do that to you. Motherfuckers can be however they want to be out here. But that's why I try to tell people, like, bro, you ain't gotta be however you feel you need to be out here, bro. Because damn, when you gotta face these situations and consequences, it's time, and look that shit in the face, it'll fuck around and make you shit on yourself, bro, and lose your heart, nigga, and have a heart attack, all that type of shit, bro. Just, you be like, what the fuck? So that's why I try to tell people, like, bro, always think before you do some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, even me, I try to tell myself this every day, like, nigga, think. Just make sure you thinking as much as possible, because you don't want to fuck up, nigga, cause something you don't want to deal with later. You feel me? Like, just think. Jimmy Neutron. Fuck, just think. Bro. No cap, but yeah, that shit crazy, bro. I'm high as hell. It's 2-something in the morning. And I'm finna go about my business and shit, you feel me? But you already know what to do, man. It's your boy, Mr. Sitcho, man. Keep them subscribes coming, keep them likes coming. And your dog gonna get out y'all, yeah, Thursday.
Higher than a bitch, I'm off the oil, they don't get it. Running up my money, I'm getting my money. I'm talking about chicken, hold up, bitch be talking that shit, but whole time told that bitch to listen.